My name is Chris Reese. I'm a married father of four. I'm married to Sarah. She's an amazing mother. She's an amazing wife. We have four healthy, beautiful children. We go to a fantastic church. And from the world's standpoint, I have a very successful career. So on the surface, my life to others looks quite fine. But I knew that there was a lot of feelings inside of me. There's a lot of things that I've had to deal with from the past that are boiling over. I was very good at keeping a lid on all of that garbage and pushing all that crud down. And the stench from all of those things have continued to creep up. The harder I tried to bury those things down, the harder it became. Is when I was 8 years old, my dad shot and killed my mother with me standing right next to her in a parking lot, and then he proceeded to kill himself. But obviously it left me feeling alone, it left me feeling out of control, it left me feeling angry. I'm very grateful because some of my very good friends happen to be pastors. In my discussions with them, one of them mentioned Cross Counsel. And I had known Steve from a Bible study. I didn't know exactly what Steve did. I didn't really know what Cross Counsel was. I didn't know anything about it. So as we dove into the memory of my parents' death, we uncovered the painful beliefs of I'm bad, I'm unlovable, I'm unprotected. I thought I was feeling anger, but it turned out there was a lot of deeper emotions that I didn't quite understand. I literally felt Jesus' arms around me and holding me, and I felt comforted, I felt peace, I felt loved, I felt worthy, and then he told me that it's okay. In that moment, I felt so protected, and then I realized that all the things that happened to me had nothing to do with me, and Jesus told me that I was worthy. He told me there was nothing I can do to ruin that. He told me there wasn't anything I could have done in those situations. Instead of just a weak kid who was in this out of control situation, I felt strong, I felt confident, I felt protected, and then I also had this amazing sense of peace. I'm involved with the men's ministry at our church, and it's all about getting vulnerable, which is not my thing, before I started meeting with Steve. And so one of the guys had asked me if I could give my testimony, and I was like, heck no, I don't want to have anything to do with this. And so I said, you bet, I'll do it. And then I immediately regretted it. Typically, as soon as that happens, I immediately start to sweat. But I went ahead and I did it, and it was so crazy, and I was completely at peace. I didn't sweat a drop. It was just amazing.
The level of tension and frustration that you were carrying before isn't as much as it was, and that you just have found a sincere joy in life now, where before I feel like there was just a lot of, one of your famous phrases was like, I'll be fine, I'll be okay, I'll figure it out. And now you don't say that. Like, you just allow yourself to just be and to process through things, and you just are in just such a healthy mental state now that it's really great to see that.
I would agree. I truly believe that a lot of the challenges that I had were amplified by all the things that I was not dealing with deep down inside, and I think ever since I started to deal with this stuff, it's helped strengthen our relationship. I sought this out because I wanted to be proactive, and I didn't want to get to the point where I'm dealing with crisis because of all the pain. That's going to boil over eventually.
I mean, I just feel like even our communication has improved. The walls that were there are no longer there, and we're able to communicate even better than before.
I can very clearly feel a lot more peace on a daily basis. There's a lot less anger. I feel like a load has been lifted from me. I feel a lot happier. There's just a lot of things that are happening, a lot of healing that happened in really such a short period of time, so it's been kind of amazing. So Steve's going to put this part on the internet. It's going to go viral.
You are the best.
I love it.